can put somebody on an artificial heart and they'll continue to heart, but you can't put someone on an artificial brain and expect them to continue to brain. So the brain, the brain has been proven to be greater than the heart. This is the Waffle Bro. This is the Waffle Bros. I'm Corwin.
And I'm Uko.
And today we are back with more Doom, the Legacy of Rust, picking up where we left off, getting shotgunned by some gigantic douchebag. We got ourselves a pussy button, and it's a sideways pussy button, which I guess makes sense given that we are in the depths of chicken hell.
Yeah.
And
Indeed.
It has been a while since we went to Chicken Hell, which was a thing that existed.
It was a meme in the old days of the
Hotline Miami. No. Dude, I was missing so terribly badly there. And you can all send your shame waves at me. I'm accepting all shame waves right now.
Shame waves are part of Chicken Hell.
Also known as schwaves. Shame waves. Schwaves. It makes sense.
Look,
it makes logical sense.
In case you want some Corwin and Uko real life lore, Corwin will do shame waves at me when I screw up.
Yeah, I'll go, shame.
While he, like, gyrates his hands.
Trying to send physical shame waves.
Kind of like if you were to imagine how a wizard would make a spell that would go in a wave. That's the hand motion.
Yeah. I mean, look, sometimes the best way to raise your elder sibling is to send shame waves. It's just how it works, bro.
Believe me.
It's just how it works.
There's nothing more motivating to stop screwing up
than your older or your younger sibling going, shame.
Okay, but the few occasions in which I was able to do that back at you.
Yeah, I felt nothing over that, though.
Oh, fuck!
Like, I felt absolutely nothing. Because
it's your spell.
I'm the one who thinks, shame is like a proper good motivator, and so because of that,
it doesn't motivate
anytime
you.
that you would be wanting to send shame waves at me, I've already internalized the shame.
Oh, okay.
And sent my own shame waves at myself.
Okay, so yeah, that's fair enough.
I mean, you see, just earlier on in this video, didn't I ask for the shame waves?
Oh, you're right. That's where we started this conversation.
That's how we started all of this. Also, it's possible that by the time this video releases, people might already be playing the Oblivion remaster. Now,
which is awesome.
It could be they just announce it tomorrow or today as of when we're recording this is when the Vidya
and it's all under
they were fisting amongst themselves. Go on, keep shooting him with their little tiny fireball. Oh no.
Whoa.
I was enjoying him, sending the little tiny fireballs at the big guy. Dude, now the brain was angry because it walked on that guy's fire.
Dude.
The dude didn't even send the fire at the brain.
But it knew somehow.
For such a gigantic fucking brain, it was apparently so stupid as to start attacking its teammate, which was defending its giant fucking exposed brain from my attacks.
Remember, the brain is the most important organ you have.
According to the brain.
Exactly.
Yes, that just happens to be true, though, because you see, you can put somebody on an artificial heart and they'll continue to heart, but you can't put someone on an artificial brain and expect them to continue to brain. So the brain, the brain has been proven to be greater than the heart.
There is nothing wrong with that logic.
I mean,
until and unless we get ChatGPT running a motherfucker.
Well, yeah. Nah.
Let's not.
Let's not do that. Okay? Because ChatGPT, I've seen the kind of things it writes for kids with school papers, and not impressed. Not impressed.
Yeah,
Face.
Also, people getting bad medical advice and bad physics advice.
I'll admit, I've asked ChatGPT some things, and sometimes it can work to tell you some stuff that you can be like, well, with the knowledge I already have,
I will now research this properly.
I think that the information that it's providing is probably correct. You know, that can make sense sometimes. No, 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 no. Don't you eat. Ooh, flamethrower, flamethrower. Hey, buddy. Can I chainsaw you through? Oh, I don't have a chainsaw. I could have sworn I had a chainsaw. I just want some chainsaws. Why all the not giving me chainsaws? There we go.
What were we? Oh yeah, I was gonna say.
See, since the last time we played this on the channel, oh shit. See, I was about to start talking about how much better I am than the last time we played.
Because you practiced slightly.
I played not on this video, not on this like WOD, but I played the No Rest for the Living WOD, which we've already played on the channel many a year ago. And back then, I had to like extract it from Doom 3, I believe, in order to have access to No Rest for the Living, which I believe was originally like exclusive to the Xbox Live Arcade version of Doom back on either
That's wild.
the original Sexbox or on the Sexbox a 360. No. You stay away from me.
But yeah, speaking
you
of
evil
Microsoft
skull
and
bitch.
Speaking of Microsoft and Bethesda and
But yeah, the
Elder
Oblivion,
Scrolls, yeah, that's all under one big happy umbrella now.
Yeah, exactly. And,
so this is related. This video.
This guy better stop throwing fucking fire rope at me. Bitch, you back the fuck off. And then bring yo imp mama with her massive, incredibly powerful Kegel muscles over here. And
I thought you were going to just talk about spiky imp boobs.
I mean, look, we can never play H-Doom on the channel. Let's be honest about that. But that might exist in H-Doom.
I guess we could, if we didn't live
in... One of those really, like, Kick, okay? Can you play H-Doom on Kick? Is Kick still a thing? I don't even
well,
fucking
I was
know.
Gonna say, if we didn't live in Texas, we could make a Pornhub channel, but...
I mean, we technically could, but I'm not sending them my fucking driver's license, okay? I'm not sending Pornhub my driver's license. That's not...
they let you register now?
Yeah, I mean, they have, I think, for a long... I could be wrong, though. Maybe not.
I thought it just came up with a, haha, you can't Pornhub.
You could always Veepin it, so...
Oh, yeah.
All about that... actually, I believe on Pornhub, if you live in the land of the Texas... also known as the land of the extreme sun. that's what it is. It's not the land of the rising sun.
Land of the, oh my god, the sun is punching me in the face.
Dude, that fucking that spider monkey over there was absolutely ruining everybody's shit. No.
Unexpected cacodemon.
We freaking go. Face. I believe it says that if you're like a content creator, then you can like register for Pornhub.
That's good.
So, if you were slanging dick or pussy on Pornhub prior to Texas being all like shut down everything,
you don't have to use a VPN to control your content.
Exactly. There
That's good.
We go. Can I set you on? We're going up here.
Oh god.
Okay, at first I thought I heard a spider or a cyber demon.
I did too. That's why I went, oh god.
That was just the spider, the little spider walking around. Okay. Do I have like a... Okay, I do. I have a suit on, so I might as well run around here and... oh no.
Your suit wore off.
My suit wear off. Foot burn, feel bad. That's the situation we're in over here. Okay, let me go explore the other side while I have this suit on, and that'll be all good.
Does the Kleenex company make these suits or what?
Okay, I see what was going on over here. Maybe I drop down like right here. Okay, I need to drop down in front of that. Teleport me, bitch. Teleport me further, bitch. Okay, drop down like right here. There we go. I'm not sure if that's how I was supposed to achieve what I was doing, but
you achieved it. It's good.
Okay, what did that do for me though? Like,
oh, that eye poking thing.
What did that eye poking get for me? Did it open up something somewhere out here, mayhap, because I still haven't gotten either of the keys that I need, and that's
concerning.
You know, it's hacking me
for your
off and
progress.
jerking me off and jerk hacking me off. I don't know why I just said all those
Unnecessary.
nasty sounding things.
Unnecessary.
But it's unnecessary. Okay, clearly I need to get to that blue key. It's blue balling me with the blue key. Okay, I'm gonna save, and we gonna try.
It feels like you have to get over there to where. Okay.
There we go. There he go. Oh God! That didn't open. I thought it would open.
Yeah, I just naturally assumed that would open.
Started roasting my feetsies there. I was just so sure that it would open. Why you no open, bitch? What's wrong with you?
There must be a button.
Was there like a different button over here somewhere? I'm confuzzled, okay, which is being confused with cum. I don't know.
No.
Okay, that's why did it open. Trust me, I did not press E like a dipshit. Okay, I dialed space for open, and it didn't fucking do it. I am slightly saltified about that. Okay, what do we? I probably pressed that. Oh, I can feel it flaming in your hair tonight. There's a lot of enemas over there, so let's
Yo, that's so many projectiles.
Let's just
they're
fist
fighting.
amongst yourselves. Fist amongst yourselves. Bitch, the fuck you doing over here? You are not allowed in my sex neighborhood, because my sex neighborhood is for people with, you know, bodies below their neck. That's why.
Not to be exclusive.
Yeah. But like no torso, no nookie.
The combination of that and talking about freaky.
Okay, I'm grabbing this shit and I'm going for it. For a second it didn't seem to want to. This is why it didn't want to let me go, because these motherfuckers
are in here.
Okay, we need Mario physics in Doom. I need to be able to. If a motherfucker beneath me, then that means when I step on his ass, he's
dead. Yeah,
okay.
I agree.
That's just the way it should work.
But the combination of talking about
that guy was like, and I will take this rocket for you.
But the combination of talking about the Pornhub,
Hornpub,
and did you say Hornpub?
Yes.
But the combination of talking about the old Hornpub.
Oh God! It was blocking me from above that time.
And also the thing
why
with,
you got to be blocking?
The combination of the Hornpub and whatever you said about not inviting the cacodemon to the sex party.
It was the skulls that oh God! Okay, that guy. No, bro. Okay, I'm gonna kill this motherfucker first, because he is ruining. Even though he has a torso, he's ruining my good time. Ruining my good time, I say.
It made me think,
you fucking bitch.
It made me think about this persistent ad that I saw years ago now on some site where adult advertising was happening.
Did you hear that guy do the oh?
No.
I love it when they make that sound. Okay.
But
hey buddy, face.
But this persistent ad kept coming up a couple years ago where it was like, insert your town name. Like, did you know about your town name here? Fuck network? Question mark.
Okay, look. I know I don't go out a lot locally,
but I know
it doesn't have a. I know our somewhat sleepy town does not have a fuck network. Okay,
yeah, exactly.
It just doesn't.
Exactly.
It just doesn't.
It's imagine who was clicking on that. I know that this is what gets me, right? They say that still, even in the modern era, currently, there are thousands of people who join the internet for the first time every fucking day. Yep. So I guess there's somebody out there who's like, fine, I'll try.
Fuck network.
Yeah, well,
sign me up.
No, first they wake up and finally their grandson shows them how to use the internet. They take him up on that offer finally, which at this point,
it's like your great grandson is showing you about the internet.
The offer should have been rescinded at that point.
Yep.
But like later that day, you're like, my God, this is the wave of the future. I didn't even know we had a fuck network in town.
Okay, this is Waffle family lore. Okay, Waffle family lore. And since one side of this is now long dead and the other side has dementia, it's okay for us to talk about this. No blowing yourself up. Anyway, so our grandfather, not like, you know,
this one was not
biologically
related,
our grandfather,
related by blood,
but step grandfather,
which I guess is a thing.
Okay, he was our mother's stepfather. So
there we go. That's how you say that.
Anyway,
he got on the internet finally in the 90s.
People made the mistake of convincing him to get on the internet. Now, I'll be honest, our mother really wanted, you know, our grandmother to be on the internet, not this guy, because she wasn't a big fan of her stepfather, and I could understand why.
As is quite normal, but also understandable.
So the thing is, he started like macking on women on the internet,
which is just amazingly optimistic.
See, here's the thing, right? Even though, especially with the benefit of wisdom, I know that dude was only in his, like, I don't know, early to mid 60s at the time. So now I would be like, I mean, he wasn't that old, but at the time
we were like, how optimistic is this?
This guy, he was like, to make it sound like, okay, if Mark Twain were to be talking about this motherfucker, he'd be like, this motherfucker was powerful old. That's what it was.
That's what we thought.
Yeah.
So now the age has blunted my opinion on that.
Admittedly, it's because in the 25 years intervening when he died and now, like, people who are in their 60s don't seem nearly as old now, right?
Exactly.
At least not the ones I hang out with.
But it was still weird that the immediate impulse of a man in his 60s that got the internet.
And it was just this guy in particular. I'm sorry, but I cannot believe that this guy had game. Okay.
And yet the urge when one gets the internet is to start macking on women.
Like,
it's amazing the power of the internet, and I guess maleness.
Yeah, to be just like, gotta be getting up in that.
Well, I've got access to a pool of ladies over here. I gotta shoot my shot, despite being married also.
Yeah, despite being married, and I mean, to really spill the proverbial tea, having, you know, gotten married to our grandmother after having just abandoned another family. So homie was not a good person, but it all blew up in his face, and, like, you know, he had that, like, sort of like come back to Jesus moment where he was like, you know, gonna forsake the
heathen internet,
the wickedness of the internet. It's like, bro, it's your own wickedness, dog. The internet like wasn't being wicked, okay? The internet didn't do nothing wrong. But
although, didn't it though?
You mean by letting him come on the, oh God, letting him on the internet?
And I mean, what's really weird, right, is this takes me back.
Okay, in that particular case, the internet didn't do anything wrong. The internet's done a lot of things wrong in the intervening years, but the internet, you know, oh God! The internet was not at fault at the time. There we go.
That brings me back to that time, because a lot of this involved AOL as well.
Imagine that AOL sound, which Uko can probably nicely find and play right now, the IM sound. Imagine
which one?
I don't know, just like the sound from the AOL Instant Messenger. Not that you got mail or anything like that.
Oh, okay.
Dude, even though you never had AOL, you used AOL Instant Messenger. You know it damn well.
I just wanted to know it. That one.
That sound. Okay.
To me, the more iconic one is the door opening sound.
Oh yeah. And for me, okay, I'm gonna be real. The other iconic thing for me is, as I talked about before, I wasn't a troll when I was younger. I was just very harsh. Okay, I was extremely good at video games and very, very harsh. And so because of that, what I remember is that door closing sound from when I successfully enraged someone enough.
Oh, they would just
they would
fuck off?
literally go offline. Okay, that's a distinct memory that I have from my childhood, is in being like, feeling like, you know, mission successfully achieved.
When you get someone to rage out and
when I got someone to rage quit. Yup. And now I'm kind of like, on the one hand, okay, on the one hand, I was like, that's kind of cringe to have done that. But on the other hand, even though I'm like a very different person now, I'm still glad I did it. I'm still glad I did it. Okay, it's not like I didn't like, you know, harass people or anything. I just calls them as I sees them, and I just happened to see a lot of people as sucking. That was what it was. That I just, you know, we got ourselves a little bit of a daily double over here.
It's a weird thing, right? Because the internet was, this is gonna sound strange because it wasn't social media yet, but in some ways the internet was more social back then than it is now.
Okay, what we got now, we've gone past social media to anti-social media. That's the problem.
But it's not just that, right? Because back then, if someone roasted you to the point where you were pissed off and had to either leave or do something else, you would usually just have to leave. Because usually, at least if it was a fair and equitable person like Corwin who wasn't making up shit to roast people over.
I was just roasting them for sucking.
Yeah, that usually you wouldn't get someone to have your back and be like, no, you don't suck, in opposition to evidence. But now, in the era of social media, the echo chambers will form over anything.
Everybody's going to be like, let's all agree to tell this guy about how he sucks or doesn't suck.
But that's the thing, is there's always the opposite impulse. If you never have the moment where you go, oh, maybe I suck, and leave and have introspection.
Yeah.
Instead, you go back to your echo chamber and you hear everyone tell you how you don't suck. And the problem is, if you do suck, you will forever suck.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a big problem.
In this particular case, I was mostly calling people out who thought that I was cheating, even though I wasn't cheating. That was mostly what I did.
Well, so that's defending yourself.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I defend myself vociferously, okay? I expected that to be the end of the fucking... Oh, God! No.
Roast that
taste
bitch.
the motherfucking flame. Taste the wrath. Come on. Just want to give you free wrath. It's free.
It is free. True that the most angry you can get an internet person with the least amount of minutes is they think that you cheated at Counter-Strike when you weren't really.
And I mean, in general, even though I also, back in the day, would sometimes be like, you're fucking cheating, bitch! Because that's how it was, okay?
Oh yeah,
just how it was.
But the thing is, you wouldn't go overboard with unprovable accusations.
But today, I realized that most of those people probably weren't cheating, and I was saltier than the saltiest salt lick. It's what it was. But good times.
The sweetest thing ever was when you.
I don't like how it lowered for me.
I don't either.
I don't approve.
I thought there were going to be so many new enemies.
I want this like invincibility orb.
But few people know the satisfaction that Corwin got when. Oh God!
I thought it was over, and I took my hand off of my mouse for a split second.
That was a mistake.
And started to scratch my nose, and it closed behind me. It closed behind me.
This place has wall-to-wall guts.
Yup. It takes guts to wear that. As that random NPC would say outside of the clothing shop in Sleeping Dogs, which now I want to play Slurping Dogs. What the fuck? It's been so... do I have to walk into this, like, area here and then... Yup.
Oh, this freaking guy.
Yup. This fucking guy. Oh, no. Don't get the fuck out of my fucking face.
Back in the day, I vicariously felt the satisfaction.
Oh, yeah. No!
Oh.
Well, I was trying to save on, you know, the healthy bits. That was a bad idea. Don't try to save, try to save ammo is what I was trying to do. But ended up sacrificing, you know, all of my health for some of my ammo. This was going so well.
I know.
Until this fucking... Dude, burn yourself, bitch.
But yeah, I remember feeling vicarious, like, amazing satisfaction at seeing Corwin show up at LAN tournaments.
And toast people.
Toast people who said that he was cheating.
Yeah, oh, it was so good. Okay, I'm gonna die, so we'll just...
You made your point.
Go ahead and, this motherfucker, instant toasting. Instant fucking toastage. Come on, toast him. There we go. I can take my time.
Is there such a
with
thing?
One of them at a time.
Is there any such thing as, like, resistances to damage types in Doom?
I don't think so, because these guys, despite being of the flame...
They can be made to taste the flame.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. There we go. No. Don't you fucking teleport behind me like it's a thing. Oh, I should have let that guy... I should have let that pinky keep biting this motherfucker. But, you know, we all make mistakes. We all... Yeah, you bite him. Bite him. Bite him.
Bite his ass.
Did he kill the pinky?
He fisted it good.
I think he fisted the pinky to death.
He put his flame fist into it and made bacon.
If you're gonna fist something, make it pink.
We've said before that we figured they would be like...
Oh shit! Oh hell no! Oh hell no! Yeah, we are not about that life, sir. We are not about that getting roasted by a motherfucker life. I am glad that I had saved so much of that fucking ammo.
Dude. But we've said before that we figure that the pinky demons would taste like delicious pork.
Oh yeah.
And if that guy fisted it and made the cracklings, then that's fine.
Got the old fist and crackle. So do you think this is the actual exit?
Probably.
Yeah, this is the there we go. There we go.
Oh, it was called falsehood.
Well, disunion. It said disunion. That's the level. Anyway, we're gonna stop here. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that schmexy thumbs up button. Make sure you ring the bell to keep getting notified of more delicious waffle content. Waffle Bros signing out.